Hey everyone, in this section we are going to work on a practical project. We are going to create a proper usable flyer here in this section. And for that I have already given you some of the resources like the details, and here are some images that you can use if you want to create a flyer. So first of all, the size of the flyer. The size of the flyer will be a standard US A4 size. So for that we have already a preset here. As you can see, if you go to print option, you have option of a regular A4 size flyer. Here if you want to create a new flyer, here you have option of creating and the Photoshop itself. Let's make it 2 black. So first what you need to do is, first you need to select a background here. So for that, the background will be orange and some kind of dark shade. So first what we need to do is we need to create the background, and for background we first need to go to view and select the solid color as the background, and now we need to select the exact color here. And now it is flipping, so I'm gonna leave it here. So our background is created, so we need to create effect first. So for that we need to create a new layer. Here at the bottom right here, create a new layer. Now first we need to create a gradient here. Remember this is just part 1 of the trip. So first create a new layer and create a gradient on it. I've chosen the color as the white and the gradient type as linear gradient, and the gradient settings are foreground to transparent. Now just create a gradient here. As you can see, our gradient is created. Now the first thing you need to do is you need to create a wave of it. So first go to filter, go to distort. Now you have the option for creating a wave. Hit wave. Now here you have got all of your settings for wave. Hit OK. You may need to play with all of these settings. Now hit OK. As you can see, our waves are created. This was the first part of the trip. Now the second part. Go to filter again, go to distort again. Now here choose polar coordinates. Now here your sunburst is created. Hit OK. Now we have got the perfect sunburst. Now we can just resize it. Hit Ctrl D for resizing. Now you can place it wherever you want. Now it is done. And also we can do one more thing. We can add another layer of gradient here. I'm just going to give it another look here. So for that I'm just going to create a new layer. Now I'm gonna give a linear gradient here. So gradient is selected, change the color to black. Now just give it a light gradient here. Just change the opacity now. Now our background is created. You can also play with the settings a little bit. Want to change the setting here a bit. Also we can change the blending mode of this layer. I'll show you that later. So now what we need to do is we need to place our object here. So for that I have already included all the images that you will require here. So just go to the folder in their place. I am using just Ctrl T and move the title and